Black Horseman here. This is a follow-up video to the first one I did on John Morant. Um, he went, of course, IG Live twice, flashing a gun. And, a lot of people are, having mixed reactions. Um, the ignorant, the ignorant ones are more saying things like, oh man, it was probably his gun. Why are people tripping? When it's obvious, something that don't really have to be stated unless, you are kind of slow. But this guy is a brand. He represents the NBA. He's making millions of dollars. And if you really are a fan and you want this guy to have success, long-term success in the league, um, and, and things like that, you would want him to change what he's doing, make some better choices. I'm not saying that he can't own a gun and things like that. I mean, it's a different era. I mean, who don't own a gun? You know, that's not the whole point of this thing. It's just about um, keeping that to yourself. But I actually one of the main reasons why I'm doing this follow up video is someone said something. It was an NBA podcast. I can't think of the person's name. Or I don't know the person's name, but I wanted to give them credit. But this is what they said. Maybe they don't know that they don't have to be on the internet and showing off all their stuff. And it just made me think like, because people were raised differently. And say like the John Morant and a lot of the younger generations now, their whole life they've been on the internet. Some people are babies and all they know is TikTok and IG and all of these other social media platforms. They think this is normal. Whereas some of us who are older than these younger generations, a lot of us didn't even have social media coming up. We just had to, creatively have a good time, find some fun outside for the most part. But nowadays, um, maybe they don't realize that you can keep all of this shit to yourself. You don't have to snitch on yourself. You don't have to show off your new gun. You don't have to show off the new jewelry, you know, every day on your IG live, just to show your audience, show your audience how you living. But it's just the kind of era that we're in. Um, and it's not just, the younger crowd. Some people who are up in age are falling into this as well, into this social media syndrome of being addicted to attention. Because it was at one point where being famous was very rare. It wasn't something that just happened to anybody or a lot of people can see you. It was a very, very rare thing at one point. But now, just for anything, you can go viral and everybody in the world can know who you are, or a good portion of the people in the world can know who you are. And as a result, it has created an effect inside of certain people, I feel, where they feel like they need this. This is stronger than any drug, is being on the internet for some people and being seen, craving that attention. I also seen another thing where this is on the flip side. This is on the women's side, but someone did a I seen on Sports Center. Well, I believe it was I believe it was Sports Center, but LeBron was saying his woman is the MVP. Savannah James is the real MVP and things like that, and saying that she don't try to, in so many words, she don't try to be out front and get all the attention. She does what she has to do behind the scenes. She's a great support system for LeBron James, and LeBron credited her for a big part of his success. Um, and I was glad to see that post, you know what I mean? Because that's a very rare thing. And I was seeing people in the comment section, they was like, well, damn, Aisha Curry need to see this shit because that's a rare thing. Some women can't stay off the internet, just like some dudes can't stay off the internet, and they feel like their life is incomplete unless they're getting a certain amount of attention. And these people have issues. If the internet uh, ended tomorrow, if they said tomorrow, you know what, no more internet, Y'all gonna have to figure out how to, find another form of entertainment besides YouTube, TikTok, and all this stuff on internet for a while. What if they just said 90-day probation from internet for everybody? A lot of y'all will probably commit suicide, man, because you don't even know how to function without people seeing you or without people leaving a comment on you and reacting or saying something positive or negative about you. You know what I mean? Um, these people are, where I like to say, are programmed. They are programmed to be to rely on these social media apps and platforms. So that way, when they pull the plug, you motherfuckers gonna act like somebody who's need to get a hit. You know, you're gonna be going through social media withdrawals and stuff like that. And I said all that to bring up this back to John Morant. Whereas, when he got eliminated, when his team got eliminated from the playoffs, guess what? Nobody talking about you no more. You know what I mean? You got your ass whooped in the playoffs when it really mattered. And all of the gritty or whatever that dance they call and all the attention, nobody worried about that because you lost to the Lakers. You lost. So I have to do something to bring attention back on me. They're not talking about me for my dance. They're not talking about for my dunks because the season is over. So, hey, they're going to talk about me by any means necessary. So let me pull out this gun again. That worked last time. So I'm always trying to go through the motion of the logic of it. I think it's stupid. And I think a lot of you individuals suffer from social media syndrome and are addicted to attention. You see what I'm saying? And I did actually hope, something happens to where social media is not accessible for a good period of time, just to see how people act, just so y'all can see who the ones is real about this life, who really about that life, and who really only about that internet shit. Because a lot of y'all ain't really about that life. Y'all about that internet clout. Do anything for clout, you know. But that's really all I got for this one, man. Speaking on John Morant once again, and bring this banner up before I go. Flame of shame to John Morant and anybody that aspires to be just like this, wanting to get attention for anything. John Morant, Aisha Curry ass individuals. Flame of shame to you individuals. Get it together. That's all I got for this one.